Wow, another 2 in one day. I don't think I did 2 in one day yesterday, so I'm okay. I'm off the hook. And this is usually why I'm outside Chem Lab, but today I said Biolab, which is so much better. I like Biolab a lot more. Okay, I'm wearing a different hat. You see, I bring another hat with me. When it gets warmer out. I just feel naked without a hat on. You know, a hat completes your life. Got my eyeliner skills need to be upped. They're not very good. So, my only complaint about Biolab is the fact that, one, I did a test and I put it in a water bath that's just to run for 20 minutes and I go over and it wasn't even on. So I had to do that one again and we had to do 2 more again because we weren't happy with the results. And then I forgot my laptop charger in there, and the professor was nice enough to send me an email about it, and he ran up 2 flights of stairs to get it, because I need it. When I go to Anime Club, I go on the internet, and my laptop only has like an hour and a half of charge, and that's on a good day. So, in Biolab, I've got good news, because my introduction I turned in that I thought that I did the day it was due, because I didn't know about it. It got full marks, and it got a good on one of my references, and it got a great on something I wrote about. Because the lab we're doing is proving whether these oceanic samples, like, it's supposed to be this whole thing like, oh, there's an oceanographic thing to a deep trench, and they receive samples, and they want to test to see whether these samples are dead, alive, organic, inorganic. They're not. I think they really are oceanic samples, but they're not from a big thing that happened. And we do different tests, and this whole proposal, trying to get the government to give us money in order to do these experiments. So, really long, like a 3-week thing. And so, we had to do an intro for the proposal about like why it's important, the background, a little bit of what we'd be doing. And one thing I talked about from my background was how, well, if we can prove that life exists in these harsh environments with hydrothermal vents and way deep in the ocean where there's no sunlight, then we could prove that there's life on other planets. I mean, they've already found water on Mars, like legit. They've seen the markings on some ridges and stuff that show that where the water would have been. It's pretty cool. And she said it was great, but I needed to expand. Well, I would have expanded, but I was having difficulties that day doing this the day it was due. And then the printer was being stupid that day, so all in all, it's really good. I'm still not talking about Chemic Gym. I'm sad. But I found out something about chemistry. Is that they have chemistry courses available at Blue Ash, which is the regional campus. It's a lot smaller. That classes are smaller, and you can take classes on any other campus as long as it's UC Regional. So maybe I should look into that, because it's very likely that I'll have to retake chemistry, because I'm not getting it. I always feel too intimidated by that such a large class to ask questions. I don't even know what I don't know. So that would definitely be a possibility. And I'd have to take a shuttle over to Blue Ash, and that'd be so hard on my schedule, but if it me, I gotta do what I gotta do. And even if because I'm finding moving away from interest in med lab to more like general biology topics, especially biology of plants and animals. And to do that, you really do need chemistry for any biology thing. Like if you take Gen Chem, you can go really far in bio. Like not all bios require years and years worth of chemistry. You gotta survive the first year, which is a weed out, which I don't agree with that idea. A classes specifically designed to get you out of them. Like, I feel like it should ease you into it a bit. Start from the ground up. Instead of being like, okay, it's really hard, and if you can't make it, you fail, and you can't do this. And I prefer it if they tried more actively to get people to stay in the class and to help them and to make it a little easier instead of just sink or swim. Biology's going better though. I'm understanding it more. It's a lot more interesting because it's something I can grasp. Like more in a physical sense. Like meiosis, mitosis, it's something I'm like, this is a process you can see actively happening. But with chemistry, you look at this list of numbers and chemicals and stuff, and it doesn't really mean anything at first glance. You know, if you look at biology, you're like, okay, these cells, they do these certain things, they have certain functions that allow you to live and do all the things you need to do. So that's important, and I can think, yeah, this seems more important than what chemicals do. Because it's not always, okay, this chemical does this, unless it's just an equation. You have to be like, what's the molecular, what's the ionic, what's the net ionic, what's all this stuff? And there seem to be so many exceptions that people get right off the bat, but I'm not getting. I think I like that best, holding it from the bottom up. So, this is on the subject of emails and me not getting them. The LC was canceled today. And I checked my email on my laptop in the hallway outside it. Like, I waited for 20 minutes to see, like, someone would come and see if I was not there. And it was canceled because, according to the LC leader, since we were just going to have a fun, relaxing day, she just canceled it. Like, you just canceled fun. That's literally what that's saying is, okay, we're going to have fun and play games and hang out. No, I'm going to cancel the fun. And people are kind of upset because it's this one girl's birthday, and I'm terrible. I don't know all their names. And we did this name game, but I don't use their names all the time. Like, I don't really talk to them in a form that would require me to say their name. And we were going to, like, chip in and get a cake and all this stuff, celebrate her birthday. And it was canceled. So we're going to be like, the next time we see her, they'll be like, we had all this stuff planned, and oh my god, you canceled on us. So that was my morning. But now it's Friday and I have no more classes and fun stuff all around. Oh, maybe not. And then I don't have any chemistry homework due on Monday. Or any algebra homework due on Monday. I only have bio. And then we're working on the finalized proposal. But I can't start that until I get the feedback back from her. Her being the professor, so I know what to fix when I do it, because I'm doing the ethics part, which is slightly harder than introduction. Introductions are always the easiest for me, because I like researching that, like, especially with the ocean. You know, I'm all about the squids. I really like the ocean and creatures in it, especially the really weird ones. Like, I'm trying to think of a good, weird ocean creature. Water bears keep coming to mind, but those aren't really ocean creatures. I don't know. Only thing you know is different species of squid. Like there's the Humboldt squid. There's the vampire squid. Those look more like octopi actually than squid, but it's the vampire squid. And the elephant octopus, because it looks like it has real elephant ears, like Dumbo. Like big, like its suckers look like feet, with like feet, and it walks like that. The blue ring octopus, that one's pretty cool. It's also poisonous. And the mimic octopus, which is my favorite kind of octopus. I don't like octopi as much as squids. Squids got a better ring to it. They look cooler, but that one can I know squids can do camouflage and stuff, but that one's like the best at it. It can look like other species. It can look like an eel. It can fold itself up and run really quickly. So mimics are pretty cool. Look up the video of them doing the transformations, and you can really see they can change the texture of their skin to look like rock. And there was one octopus, I don't know if it was a mimic, but it was on the floor of a ship. It's a GIF on Tumblr. Where it turned white and was trying to match the texture to the floor of the ship. So even inorganic materials they can do this with. So that's been some Cephalopod 101. I keep, someday, this probably won't happen, I don't know why I'm saying someday, would love it. There's a children's book called Meet the Cephalopod Squad, which is about introducing kids to, there's different ocean creatures that they don't really hear about because, you don't really cover it. I didn't learn about squid or octopi in my general science classes. You learn about different, fish are vertebrates, not invertebrates, what am I talking about? And live in the ocean, and there's some stuff in the ocean. You don't really learn a lot about the ocean, as a matter of fact, in science courses. like, it's sort of covered. You learn about tides, you learn about volcanoes, but you don't really go too in depth. Get it? In depth, because yeah, you get it. In depth into oceanic stuff, and I don't know how I really got into it. I like the ocean stuff in general before I found squids to be particularly fascinating. So this is the second one of the day. It's hopefully more happy than the one from earlier, which I haven't even posted yet. Although by the time this is up, it will be posted, because I like to post them in chronological order. And even if no one watches these, I'll have them for me. And that's kind of important. Because there's college, there's so much stuff going on, there's so many things you do, so many events that occur in your life. And in college, and even if you're not in college, like the years after high school, a lot of things are going on. And so I'm going to have these, and I'll be able to look back and be like, oh, that's what I did on a specific day. And I like that. I like the idea I'll be able to look back and see, like, almost every day of college. I didn't start these at the beginning. They would have been really, really, really depressing if I started them at the beginning. And now that I'm more adjusted, they sound a lot better. So this is going to be more like a video diary, I guess, than a real blogging platform, because I'm going to be honest here. Even if I post this link on Tumblr, even if I show other people, it's like, people don't want to keep up with this. It's like, they're 11 minutes long, it's me talking, sometimes complaining, which no one really wants to hear about. People complaining all the time about the same things over and over again. I get really repetitive. I know I share information that I've shared before, but that's just, I don't remember. Like, I legit don't remember information I shared yesterday. Because I don't always rewatch them immediately. And I know it can get a bit repetitive. See, I just did something repetitive right there. But I'm glad I have these. And I'm glad that if you're watching them, that you get to join in this journey, this quest of my college life. And hopefully someday I'll get to look back on these and be like, yeah, it wasn't so bad. So I wish you all luck in your day, in your weekend. I wish you the best. And hope that you too can look back on your years fondly. With some fondness at least, find something to be happy about that happened, and realize how different you are as a person now. So thanks for watching. Goodbye.